Guys, I need some inner peace. I need peace. Please, can we let 2023 go? Let's just get some inner peace. I mean, it's been an okay year, but oh my God, this morning, I swear to God, ooh, I think the world is trying me. Look, it's a nice blue sky. We need to make this blue sky come inside my apartment, send all its sunshine there, because I swear to God. You ever have those days where it's like everything just decides it's going to F it all up? Hi, Toss. I'm Zabrano Krill, Mr. Metalhead, Classy Coco, Mrs. Metalhead, I mean. Ooh. Literally on the edge. On the mofo edge. Good evening, Dahlia Rose from Sweden. How are you? Well, the rain has stopped. That's a good thing. I'm going to start trying to look for all the good things today. And it wasn't like everything was bad. It's just like, you get to that point, you're done. Hi, Paul. So this morning, yeah, my little icing on the cake. The icing on the cake today was that, I have and you guys always wonder why I say I have no room in my apartment. Like, no room. I can't get that. No room. I say it all the time. I sound like a damn broken record, right? And you guys think, oh my God, she's so overreacting. But it's the truth. Like everything, make sure those are actually stamped before I stick them in the goddamn mail. Sorry for the swearing, but I can't help it today. But let me flip you guys around and we'll have a little talk. I know, no room in the damn apartment. There's times where you just want to lose your mind. But I'm feeling good today. I mean, physically, I feel good. I still sound raspy. Can't do any more of those cough drops. It's making me crazy. Too much of that. Viking 180, how are you, Colleen? Oh my God, Boots. Good morning. It's Friday. Last Friday of the year, guys. This is the last Friday little Upper West Side walk that we're going to be doing. I'm going to take it easy today. I need to get my head clear. But like everything, there's too much stuff. Like I have this here, that here. I am in constant of trying to sort things out, make sure it's right, make sure cords aren't going to trip me up, because that's my biggest thing in my area. Like by my bed, my little desk thing, it's just cords. Like we don't have outlets everywhere, so you have extension cords. And me, I got like how many damn different devices all connecting. It makes you feel any better. We left over 30 letters and bills at our family member's house 8 hours away. Oh no. Oh my God, Rocklaw. I can't. Yo, that's like one of my fears. Hi, Leela. So one of the things that was over in my area that was kind of superfluous was a bunch of pine branches that were in a little vase, beaker, basically glass beaker. Oh, Joe, I'm having a rough day. And I had my laptop on the little stool because I'm trying to make space. And what happens? I knock over the damn beaker. What does it fall on? My laptop. Water. All over the keyboard. And it wasn't a ton of water, so don't get like freaked. It wasn't like a gallon of water. It wasn't even like probably a full glass of water. But it was enough. I'm like, oh my God. So right away, I'm trying to get the paper towel, dry it out. I know Coffee Joe in the snap is in the chat. Trying to dry it out. I don't know what they're doing here. Con Ed loves to make holes in our roads. I know. So, in the beginning, I'm like, okay, I got it dried out. I think I've wiped it all off, took the cover off, wiped it all off. And then I thought, before I leave, oh my God, I'll tell you in a minute as we walk by this insanity. Hi, Isabella. Ambrose. What a mess. I don't think this could be any louder. But look, we got sun. Clean harbors. Maybe the clean harbors can come suck out the water on my laptop. That'd be nice. Okay, can we hear anything? Can we all hear our thoughts again? Maybe, slightly? Maybe? Hi, Mecca. Okay. So yeah, I spilled plant water on the keyboard. Paper towel it out. Trying to blow a little bit of air around it to see if it can stop it. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I stop it because, you know, I probably shouldn't do it. So currently it's sitting at like a 75-degree tilt on a bunch of pillows on my bed, hoping it's gonna dry out because it's probably got some wetness underneath there because the keyboard's, and the funny thing is, touchpad works. Touchpad works. So I thought, I gotta unplug it. So I unplugged it, and then I thought I probably should shut it down. You know, because one thing I wanted to do was look up the weather. That's when I realized the keyboard didn't work. Touchpad works, keyboard doesn't work. Doesn't respond. Mother F. Oh no, the laptop is from, do we have a renter's policy? Have an additional rider? After, you know what the problem is? You know what, Leela? They get you. They're like, well, you have like a $500 or $1,000 deductible. That's what they tell you, even if you have a rider. Found that out a number of years ago when I had some stuff that I needed to claim. I know. But I'm so upset with myself because I was distracted, because I was doing something else, and I'm so mad. So now I'm like, the funny thing is, even if I try to start it, I can't start it because I shut it down, and to start the computer, to start my laptop, I must type in my laptop password. But guess what I can't do? I can't type. Motherfucker. I can't even type. No, can't do, you can't, you're not supposed to use a hairdryer, it said, because you might move the water in the wrong place. Mother F. It said, do not use rice, do not use any desiccant, because you may end up with dust and stuff within it. My only other thought is I may look at getting a wired in keyboard. I don't know. I know, it's nobody's fault but my own. It just sucks because I really can't deal with the possibility of having to get a new laptop. That's just not in the cards. It's not in the budget. And I'm not complaining. I'm just expressing my frustrations with myself because of that. And I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah, I have shown you this place before. This is the Upper West Side. We need to take a walk in the neighborhood so I can chill out my head. And Josh was really, he was feeling for me. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's not your fault. I was distracted. I was too busy doing other things. We're not going to get into what those were. But, you just got a new one 2 days ago. Hi, Margie. ABX. Yo. Would I love one? I knew it. Yeah, I would. But, you know, mine works absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's so much faster than down there.
It's just that it's like almost a part of my body because I use it so much. Just insanity. If it's not one thing, it's a million things. You know what I mean? Brahma says pour water on your keyboard as a tribute. No. And it's crazy because you know what? On my old MacBook, I had a little one, which I gave to my son after I bought my new one, which was a number of years ago. The other one is much older. I actually did have a silicone keyboard pad. And I never got it for this one because I'm like, oh my God, it gets in the way and it gets sticky and it's all this other stuff. To have helicopters above? Yes, all the time. All the time. We always have what did Admir say, Joe? Joe, no fun. Oh my God, Joseph. I actually thought, I can't call Joe because Joe, I know Happy New Year's is gonna be celebration time on Sunday night. So I'm just gonna tell you guys now, because I almost always respond to all of the comments like right away, and I do it on my laptop so I can make it quick. It's gonna take me a bit because doing it on the phone is way more difficult. So I don't know if I can get a keyboard that's not wireless because I need to connect it. It needs to actually have a connector, a wire. That'll be great. I don't know. You dropped your MacBook Air this summer on a stone floor in my condo. Touchpad hasn't worked the same since. I know. Well, that's what my son has. He has my old MacBook Air. And it works fine. He's like, Mom, but you can use this one. I go, yeah, I go, that's great, Josh. But it's not the same. It's not the same. All my stuff is on that other one. I mean, thank God I'm not in the middle of a massive project. Happy Friday, Christopher. Oh my God. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment. But look at the nice, we got decent skies. We have a little bit of clouds. It's not raining. Where am I going? I don't know. Going insane. That's where I'm going, Joe, right now. Going insane. And the weather, Mother Nature is just teasing us, messing with us. You know, like we'll have super cold weather, then we'll have rainy weather. And today, it's like mid-50s. It's like 54 degrees out here. Fafo, how you doing? Good thing I sent you that thumbnail because I couldn't send it to you today probably. The keyboard has been attacked by the plant water monster and it's in current dry out mode. All I'm hoping is that it does dry out and it'll be fine. We'll have to see. Hi, Alaskan Care. So, you know, that's like always I'm telling you guys this now, that has always been like one, I want to say fear, but it's like it is a fear that, you know, you do something to your equipment and it's like, shit. And that's exactly it is. I know, wasn't that a pretty husky? Yeah, I hope so. But you know, I had to have a, you know, 10 alarm fucking meltdown, sorry for the swearing, in the apartment just before I go live. I did. I had a total meltdown. Like it was a 10 alarm fire. Not a 5 alarm, 10 alarm. Look at this cute, I swear to God, I love this little area. Isn't that nice? Hi there, RJ. Treating, how you doing? I know. Total meltdown. And I'm like, and I have to go live, and I'm doing this. And Josh is like, Mom, why don't you just sit down and have a tea? And I said, why don't I sit down and have a tea? Have a tea, Ange. Oh my God. Yeah, the weather is definitely not boring here. It's a little windy down here, so we may end up having to go up. Mom, sit down and have a tea. Yo, he actually said that to me. And I was like, did he just literally tell me to go have a tea? Does he think tea is gonna fix it? Hey, all I cannot wait for the movie Twister 2 coming out 2024 should be great. Helen Hunt's gonna be in it? No, for real. Wow. Didn't that one dude die? I never know. All these actors are now getting to the point of an age where they start, you know, disappearing, dying and stuff. Keep calm and carry on. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this too shall make me stronger. Is that what they say? Oh my God. I know, guys. Hi, Ronnie C. But yeah, so we're just taking a little walk in the neighborhood so I can calm my mind a little bit and not turn into an absolute chaotic, I don't know. T fixed all kinds of things when you were kids, so Josh kind of knows what he's talking about. Yeah. The reason why I was distracted was because of him, but that's okay. I love him. But I'm the one who allowed myself to do that, so I take full responsibility. You know what's gonna happen? Everything in my area is gonna. I already made the proclamation. I'm cleaning everything out of my corner, and then I made the proclamation of, and nobody is to touch anything of my stuff in my area. I don't need any flowers or anything over here. I actually did. Apple products are not cheap either. Responsibility, all we have in our house too. I know, J-Ro, right? They're not cheap. They are very resilient. That I will say. They're very resilient. I have to tell you that I've had Apple products since I can't even remember when. For a really long freaking time. And it's the only thing I'll buy because you never end up with like malware or anything like that on your product. You never have a problem. Now, you know, water, that's just the evil nemesis of it. Nothing to do there. Can't fix that. But, you know, it's what it is. I hope everybody else is having a good last Friday of 2023. Can you guys believe it? It is the last Friday of the year. The absolute last Friday of the year. Wow. Date night. Went down to Adele's. We still have Adele's now in the fridge. And here's the funny thing. So because I bought the Adele's, Josh had already ordered food. I was like, oh my God. Of course. Hey, Dayton Ordner. I can't read German or Deutsch. So if you could please type in English, that would be wonderful. Appreciate it. You're watching from your sanctuary man cave, doing the yearly count of CDs you have. Oh my God. Lieutenant J, how you doing? When I see Lieutenant J, even though I know your name is Jay, I think of Lieutenant Dan. But you know, I watch movies. But that's what you make me think of. Life is like a box of chocolates, and one time, every so often, you get one you don't like. Even if it's covered in chocolate, you don't like it. You know which ones I never liked in the box of chocolates? The ones that were covering jelly. Like, why would you do that? And it was always gross jelly. It wasn't even a normal jelly. Life is like a Happy New Year, Gump. Exactly. Why didn't Forrest talk about the chocolate that you hated? You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's gonna be good and damn delicious. And sometimes you're gonna be like, what the F was this? You're watching me from the car back to PA, awesome. Sam, 2022 gonna be fire? I hope so. Fire as in a good thing. Okay, well, let's go look at the climb here. Well, it ain't awful. Hey, James, Jennifer, I know, I say that all the damn time, Jennifer. Everything happens for a reason. Beach bum, how are you? We're gonna keep walking down Riverside. And this is the Riverside that's up higher by the neighborhood, not the one in the park. There are literally two Riversides, if you really wanna get technical. Rose T, how are you? I have a feeling 2024 has got to be good. Ooh, look at this gate. Joe would love this. He would pull in and he would park right there to the left. So we'd always have a spot, even though this technically isn't a driveway. Hi, Leonide Merzen, it's all fine. Women get sued for everything their hair is worth. What? We get sued for everything. What are you talking about? I'm not getting sued. And if I am, I'm just going to change my name, move to Alaska. You said the same thing in 2020. You know how that went? You know, I think people are over all of that. And this is what's crazy. Like, we already freaked out one time. Ooh, look at this entrance. Isn't that beautiful? Damn. Damn. Strathmore got it going on. Wow. Ho, ho, ho. Right? All right, here's the question. Do we walk in the park? Or do we walk in the neighborhood? Which means I am going to have to climb a massive hill. I say we walk in the park. Isn't that a pretty entryway? Sorry about my confusing post. Went to your page somehow. It left you an explanation. Didn't want you to think I was crazy. I thought it was funny as hell, Anne. I was like, oh my God, I love it that somebody else does the same thing that I do. I start typing in. I've done that in text messages. And people are like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'll be like ranting on. Yeah, whatever helps the laptop dry out. And it's crazy because it wasn't that much water. But I'm sure it was enough that the circuit went, what? Happens. Guess what? Won't be by my area anymore. That was called You Learned a Lesson, Angela. Park, please. Okay, Diana Lee says park, please. I think we're going to do the park. We haven't been down to Riverside in a while. In fact, I think I will go into the park. I know. Y'all going to freak out because I'm actually going to enter the park. We've been staying up top quite a while. Thank you for putting me at ease. I felt like it. No, you don't have to feel like an idiot. I've done stuff like that so much. And then people are like, what in the hell? The girl is tripping. I'd be like, yeah, I am. And here's the funny thing, Auntie, just own it. Just go with it. Because those are the moments that are kind of funny. All right, we're going to take a peek down here. Your eldest son got engaged? Oh my God, to his girlfriend on Christmas Day. Viking 180. Congrats to you and Mrs. Viking and your son and your new daughter. That is amazing. I love hearing that kind of stuff. If we weren't all crazy, we'd go insane. For real. All right, the question is, do I go down this way? Maybe? I don't know. Let's take a wander. I think we shall. I need to get some steps in. That is just the best Christmas present ever. Oh my God. You know what? I am going to totally need to see photos. You're going to have to keep giving us updates. I want to know what the menu is. Is it going to be a small affair? Is it like an away wedding? You know, stuff like that. Oh, Desi Des, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. That's truly appreciated. Just seeing your name, even without the super sticker, all your names, guys, means so much to me, because then I feel like, okay, Angela, everybody else is going to talk you off the ledge, because I was literally 10 toes. I was 10-toe Ange. Fun fact, my dad's birthday is actually on December 31st. I'm not even lying. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, by the way, somebody last night in the chat, maybe Treaton can remember and remind me, had a sister whose birthday was yesterday. And she was unfortunately, I think, timed out because she repeated it. It's just that I didn't see the chat. If Treaton99 can let me know what the name was so I can give them a shout out, because I told Treaton, I go, I'm going to give her a shout out anyway. So I'll just wait for that. Family's actually from the future. Yes, this is live. This is a live stream. Oh yeah, 4 weddings with Hugh Grant. I know, I would love to be like, oh my God. I think we always think like weddings and anywhere else are like, I don't know about you guys, but I always think they're like exotic. Like they're just gorgeous. Hi there, S. Fields. I can't remember her name. I wish I could. Bree. Bree had a sister, Midya. Midya. Happy birthday, belated birthday. Calling you out there.
Happy birthday.
Wanted to make sure I got that one in. Is Andrew Joette? We will watch. If they broadcast it, we will watch. In fact, I'm going to see if they have a rail here. If not, I'm going down the other stairs. All right. No rail, so we'll go down the far stairs. Hi there, Enjoy Nantucket. How are you? We're not taking a chance today. You know, like the weather or whatever. We are going to take the one that actually has a handrail. I don't need to tempt fate. Everything is so soaked still. Like, I guarantee this is all wet. Oh, yeah. Benches are fully wet. Rob Law, a few buddies and I crashed like 5 or 6 weddings like the year Wedding Crashers came out. Only once got caught. Wow. Wouldn't that be funny? What if you wedding crashed and you always brought a gift? Like you just brought a gift. Like how fun would that be? Well, it's not raining. So that's good. But it rains so much that the wood is literally soaked through. It'll probably take it days for it to dry out. So I don't know how these people are sitting. Like, your ass is wet, man. I don't know how you sitting on this stuff. Girl, you didn't use anything underneath. Your butt's gonna be wet. Honey. Dogs groomed Wednesday, pouring Thursday, filthy dogs on Friday. You always brought gifts. It was your in. Exactly. Who's gonna turn you down? You show up with a gift. All right, guys, we're entering Riverside Park. Now, this Women's Health Protective Association fountain. That's a lot of words. This is the fountain. Women's Health Protective Association. Wow. So this fountain was commissioned in 1909. This has been here since 1920? What? Right? You sometimes bring a carry bag. She didn't have a carrier bag. I get it. You know, those would be handy, but like that lady, she didn't have one. Like the railing is still wet. That's how wet everything was. I guess water has been the theme of the week. And it ended, you know, today with a little water on my damn laptop. A treat, and I hear women are sued a lot. You're so funny. The patch of blue sky. Yes, we have a little bit of blue skies out there, guys. You guys can see the Hudson. We're gonna go down and look at it. We need a little bit of Zen moment today. I think that was the world's thing, St. Angela. Take a bit of Zen. You're gonna need to go walk in the park today. You're not going to Midtown. You know, you're gonna get enough of that. Sunday night come. Joe and I are gonna be trying to stream from Times Square. Hopefully, it'll all work out well. It's gonna be insane. It will be insane. Don't know how it's gonna work. And I'm not gonna try and use the Wi-Fi thing, you know, the extra Wi-Fi, because we shouldn't have to. It's just gonna be what it is. Looks nice. People are off running into the wilderness over there. Let's go this way. A tornado hit Manchester, UK the other day. This global warming is crazy. We almost never get tornadoes. Yeah. You know, that used to be my nightmares. A tornado. Living in Michigan, that's where I grew up. They were very, very common. They're not common here. They're more of a Midwest thing. Can they happen here? Yes. Are they common? No. But in Michigan, you'd get them all the time. And then you'd even get them over water. They had the confetti practice. That's awesome. Well, we're not going to do the practices. I know that people are up there looking at the ball, which was really super cool. Oh my God, the sun popped out. Hi, Suzanne LeBouy. I'm so glad you are looking. Look at squirrels are out. They're confused. They're like, am I supposed to find my nuts, hide my nuts? What am I supposed to do? Like squirrels don't know what to do anymore. They're so confused. This really is how the weather goes here, though. And I'm kind of getting the feeling that if we do get a storm, it's going to be a one-time hit. Probably late January. That's usually when it happens. Hi, Subhankar. Subhankar vlog. Welcome in. That food looked great last night. I will be visiting that place when I get back into the city. I'm going to tell you, it's the only place I stand online for. And I know people are always like, oh, it's not that good. It's freaking good. It's tasty as hell. You can get the chicken. Now, normally if you get chicken at any of like the halal places, it's not that flavorful. Theirs is. I would almost get straight chicken. In fact, I think next time I'm going to try straight chicken, because I usually get the combo, which I got last night, and I can never finish it. You're gonna be invited though. No need to crash it. There you go. Earthquakes are even worse. Get them here on the west coast of Canada. I couldn't imagine an earthquake. Oh my God. I would be flipping out. Hey there, Brian Sports and Entertainment. Oh, I don't see any whales in the Hudson. No whales. Not like Joe when he says it every so often, and I crack up. Look, we do have like off-road runs here too. Derek Dulce, how are you? Bit of squirrel. Oh my God. Bit of squirrel? Those are those ones that like are bit of honeys, but they're the squirrels, so they're like more darker. And they have nuts in them. Right? They're actually a harder chew. That's like old-fashioned candy. That's some old-fashioned candy. Wow. Those squirrel, oh man, those were good too. Bit of honeys were my favorite because that stuff could last a long time. You could take a bite out of one and that could just sit in your mouth forever. That was my whole thing as a child. How long will this candy last? Like, of course, people loved Snickers and Mars bars and stuff like that. But I was always going for the candy that would last a little bit longer. Like, I would probably take something like Skittles or a box of whatever over a candy bar because I knew it would last longer. That's more sugar. My cough is improving. It's usually pretty okay during the day. I'm trying to get through it without too much. Look at this beautiful little dog. Naboul, how are you? How is the south of France? Look at this weather we have. Wow. We're going to take a look over here. Going to look down on the West Side Highway. And we're going to say hi to Jersey. If I put an E on the end of my name, it means angel in French, but you don't even have to do that yourself. Thank you. Like I said, that's what my grandfather said I was named for, an angel. He goes, but your halo is held up by your horns. You're waving back from Jersey. Hi, Jennifer. Everybody say, good afternoon, Jersey. Hello, New Jersey. I hope they're doing well. Now, right across the way, I don't know if I can get a really clear picture of it because these trees all be in my way. All these trees. Maybe if I go over here. All right, I'm going to show you. Over here in New Jersey, hang on a minute, we're going to a little bit. Yeah, you can see it. We'll scooch this way. Right here, this little thing right there, that little pagoda, this little mall strip right here, that's Mitsuwa. That's where we go. There's a whole entire Japanese neighborhood over there. And that shopping center, Mitsuwa, the Mitsuwa Marketplace, is grocery store, eateries. There's all these different Japanese stores around the outside. And the very end one is also a tea house. I love it. Now, if I could only get a boat that will take me from here to there. But no, instead I have to drive all the way up the West Side Highway, cross over the GWB, and then drive back down. Oh my God, how is your daughter, Michelle King? Diana Lee's waving from the UK. I love that. How is your daughter? Is her head okay? God, 3 staples. I had staples in my leg. Those were crazy looking. And then I had to go get them taken out, and I was freaking out. Because you know me, we freak out. First 60 years of your life, Suzanne, was in New Jersey. Wow, you are a damn native. I feel like I lived a life of like a traveler. Not like all the time traveling, but I've lived in so many different states. Oh, I'm so glad she's doing better. Pain's gonna be there, but the pain will pass. Just tell her to think of the pain as a little bit of healing. That's your body doing its work. It'll start getting less and less. And that's the one thing I had to do, is I had to keep taking note all the time of how is it feeling really? Is it more or less? That's how I have to explain it. Because you know what, men, I'm talking about my husband and my son. When I ask them, is it better? And they go, it still hurts. And I said, that's not the question I ask. What I need to know is the pain level more or less than what it was. So you almost have to tell them to, like, please rate it on a scale. So if they give you a 10, it can't always be a 10, you know what I mean? And it could. And at that point, you're at the hospital. But it's the truth. They just say, it's still hurting. But I swear to God, the men in my life are like that. I could be like, is it worse? Is it better? Clearly, it's better because you can actually form full words. That's what I tell them. Oh my God. It is a guy thing. It's a total guy thing, Mr. Metalhead. It's like you guys just don't want it to hurt. And we're like, yo, this is a state of life, okay? It's what's so funny to me. I know, men and pain. It's a saga, says S. Fields. Oh my God, so true. You got the C shot and my flu, my arms, oh my God, mine were killing me too. And on top of that, I decided to get the shingles vaccination too, Lizzie. Oh my God, I thought it was gonna be like, and you know what's funny? They were like, oh, okay, you gotta rest. That lasted like 6 hours. Try not to step in a poodle, yeah. It was raining here for like 3 days straight. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Taking care of one's children, regardless of their age, when they're sick, hurt, or whatever, draining. We'll do it. Draining. It's like, thank God Mother Nature instilled that in us, because otherwise we'd be like, I don't got time for this. I know, S. Fields. That was one of the things I was thinking about too. And then I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna get it and I'm gonna take the day. Take the day. Oh my God, Suzanne, tell me, how did that feel going from New Jersey to North Carolina? It's got to be a culture shock. I almost feel like for us, we moved from Minnesota to here. Now, when we lived in Minnesota, we lived near the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul. We were in the suburbs, but we were almost always in the cities. We'd always go there for stuff. And I, always wanted to be living in a city. We would visit New York. When we moved here, it was a shock to our system. It was a culture shock. It took a little getting used to. Yeah, isn't the sky beautiful through the trees? Fafo. That's the thing. I'm going to tell you guys. Adriana made an observation. She said a couple of years, she'd watched a video from us from a couple of years ago, and I had made a comment, and this was way before I started doing the weather updates by Joe. I'd made a comment, or Joe made a comment, I told him about the weather window. And she's like, you guys have been calling it that. And I go, yeah, that's not something I just made up for the channel. What we do is really our lives. So when Joe and I are talking, I'm going to tell you it's 100% authentic. He's going to tell you he chucked the aspirin bottle at Josh because he was done. He was just done. And I sat there thinking, I can't believe he just said that, but okay, let's go with it. I know, if men had to give birth, they'd have no children. Hi, Griffin. Hola, Jose. Look, some people are playing b-ball. Let's sit here for a sec and put you guys down here so I can look at all the chats. Yeah, like I tell you, people don't believe it sometimes. They think, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. The stuff that we're talking about, stuff that we do, it is stuff that's real. Are we going to share every single thing, every aspect? No. But a lot is out there. Really, Suzanne, that's amazing. Isn't it? Yeah, they have so many courts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 courts? 6? Huge. I mean, you literally could have 4 full-on games going, and then they have 1 half court here. It's crazy. Lake wind advisory. Oh my gosh. You went to North Carolina one time, it was closed. Oh my God. This is the far end of the park. The northern end. Riverside Park has a lot to it, guys. Now I'm going to tell you, like, in the winter, when we get snow, this is where people come out and over there to do their sledding. And what they'll do is they'll put giant bales of hay and straw in front of the trees because they know they don't need people crashing into the trees. That would be a nightmare. You feel if you lived there, that would be the park it is. This is my favorite park, honestly. It's my backyard. I know, shooting hoops outdoors in NYC on December 29th. Priceless, right? Come on. Is there like a more New York kind of thing to do? What cross street are we at? I am gonna guess that we're probably, I don't even know. Maybe like 112? Hello, William Foley from Scranton. I'm gonna guess like 112. It's a damn guess though, okay? All these trees here are London planes. They kind of remind me of a birch, but much larger. Their leaves are golden. Beautiful. Oh, he's got one of them specials. And it's 2 weeks after I got there in 2020. COVID lockdown started. I'm now in PA. You love the Northeast. Rucker Park. Are you talking about, is that the one that's downtown? Yeah, this is all along the Hudson River. This is all along the Hudson River, guys. The river's really pretty flat today. Now I'm gonna tell you, it's a fast moving river though. Right off the ocean. So it does have tides. Now, will whales get into the river? At the very mouth of it, yes. Will they be this far up? No. So when Joe thought he saw whales, because people were looking over the thing in droves, I'm like, no, Joe. They're throwing bread in the water. It's a Jewish tradition. He cracked me up. Over here, we got tennis courts. Oh, no, it's not tennis courts, it's pickleball. Holy balls. They made pickleball. Have we been sledding here? We did go sledding. That's pickleball, guys. Where you play with a wiffle ball and giant ping pong paddles. And I guess it's a way for people to get somewhat a workout. Look at those people over there in the second one. They're playing like it's tennis. Those people in the first one, yeah, they're playing like it's pickleball. The other people, like in that one right here, they think this is an Olympic sport. If pickleball becomes an Olympic sport, I am going to give up. Yeah, Joe with the bread thing. It's too funny. You want to see how it goes? I mean, I'll do it. I just don't want to get... I just don't want to get so exerted. I know. Oh, damn. These people, they think they're showing their testosterone. Oh, man, yeah. Ooh, oh. I have no idea, S Fields, but it is taken over here. Now, I have a feeling that they're possibly going to redo those court. This court here is probably next to get repainted and relined and re-blacktopped. This was just done. And they're usually going up the park. That's like, this is at the end of all of the park. Pickleball, new reason seniors go to the emergency room. Am I going to give up on humanity? I don't know. I'm going to give up on the Olympics because I'll be like, y'all put pickleball in there. I'm just going to be like, stop it. When they go hard on the pickleball courts, it makes me laugh. It's very Forrest Gump, like with the ping pong. Or you could call it table tennis. And I get that was at some point like world champion, you know, kind of thing. But still, it's just, it's something. Is it the Special Olympics? Okay, well that's good. I'm just surprised at how it's taken over everything. And then we got the half bowl here. We got is it called a full bowl? Half bowl? What is it called? This is called for skates. If you guys want to do your, you know, skateboarding, like in the empty swimming pool. That's what this is. Don't really get it. I know that was something that was started out west. The whole empty swimming pool thing. I don't get it. Get ready, mods? Why? Did I miss it? Oh, I hate when I miss stuff. We got a huge skateboard park. I wish we had senior Olympics like the Golden Bachelor. You know what? Do you remember they used to have the, like... It wasn't the special. It was like the Superstar Games. The Games of the Stars. And you'd have people like Eric Estrada, Farrah Fawcett, and they'd all compete like they were official athletes. Instead, now we have Dancing with the Stars. That's our kind of thing. If you think about it, that's exactly what they did. They decided we're not going to do regular games. We're going to make them dance. Exactly, S-Fields. Try as you get older. Yeah, Battle of the Network Stars, DNC. This park is intense. It is very intense. It was the Battle of the Network Stars. No, we don't have that. We just have Dancing with the Stars. That's our new Battle of the Network Stars. And it was funny, that was the Network Stars. Not like the movie stars, network stars. You were in Den Haag over Christmas? Now up here, we got the soccer fields, or the football pitches. Isn't that what they're called? People call them soccer fields, but isn't it truly called the pitch? It's like, you know, in Europe it's called football. Which, if you think about it, I don't know why we call it football, because there's no feet involved. Why is that? We only kick at one time. Is there an aspirin throwing event in the Senior Olympics? No, not yet. I'd say stars. Yes, stars. Look at that big, big, big field. OTC, what's OTC? I can't even think. OTC. What is that? Why do I feel like a ding dong? You used to do ballroom dancing when you were 11. I think it should be an Olympic sport. Actually, that should be it. It's like, you know, it's like skate, no, what is it called? People who, not figure skate. Figure skating is one thing, but it's like skate dancing. What is that called? I can't even think of what it's actually called. Look at this view. I can't even imagine how hard that is. I had a friend who would have her daughter in figure skating. Look at those clouds. Yo. Those are amazing. On the couch. Out easy on the couch. All right, we're gonna test this. Oh, it's dry. I can sit. Oh, okay. On the couch. Look at those clouds. Wow. Joe Coffey would medal for sure in those events, I know. You know, I do. I wonder why they call it football. I'm sure there's some reasoning. My friend, she was totally into the figure skating for her daughter. I remember her always sitting at work sewing sequins and crystals on her daughter's ice skating, figure skating costumes all the time. Ice dancing. Thank you, Diana Lee. That actually is a sport. But, yeah, the stuff that she would tell me they would have to do is insane. It always would blow my mind. Like, I never knew. She's like, yes, for them to pass their trials or whatever it is, their different levels, like they would have to, that's why it was called figure skating, because you had to make certain figures. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, like a figure 8. Or if you did a circle or a spin, your spin and your cuts in the ice were how they measured if you did it properly. Yeah, they peak at 15 or 16. Isn't that crazy? Look how nice it is out there. Wow. I really needed this walk in the park. I know, Michelle, I am incredibly lucky to live here. To be able to walk just literally a half a block, just walk down my street, and I can sit here in this park. You're looking forward to it without a penguin for balance? I would need the penguin and the snowman. Ribbon dancing. Yo, that ribbon gets caught up around your leg. It's a problem. I never danced with the ribbon. I did dance with hoops, poms, a rifle. They were wooden, they were fake. All that kind of stuff. I did do that. Look at how green that is. Wow. You know, I never realized how big a goal is. It looks like it was called football because the game is played on foot. Well, so is baseball. Photos. Drug company commercial. I don't know. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm laughing at that explanation they gave you. Your favorite Olympic sport is shot put and a beer. The turf needs to be replaced. It does look really worn, doesn't it? Like you can tell. It's got that black through it. They will eventually. Hi, Manolo. You think Joe Coffey has potential as a ribbon dancer? Oh my God. American football has the name because it's measured by feet. If that's not the most American thing ever. I can't. We're going to measure it by feet. Forget that metric system. We are so sad. Now, granted, I don't even know the metric system, so I can't say anything to it. But it makes me laugh. Like, that is like the one thing we refuse to give up. Hello, Ryu Jones. Pond field goal. I guess you're right. I guess you're right. But it's not like soccer. Soccer actually is all about the feet. You can't, the only person who can use their hands is the goalie. It's a joke. 30 down and 30 feet to go. Rugby football, where football is added to the name of rugby. Okay. That's so funny. You gotta admit, that's just a little funny. I think it is. Where are we walking to, Johnny Walker? Whoa, we never really have to have a destination. It's football because it differences the game played from horseback. You know what? We have to write these all down and just make up some we could make up random stuff and it would be just as applicable. It's football because I had to put shoes on my feet. Oh my God. You guys are making me laugh. I like water polo, but the horses hate it. That's why I had to put water in front of polo. What's Marco Polo? Maybe it's footy ball. That's because I wear my footy pajamas. Yo, I am cracking up at some of the stuff that happens in football. People get very, very intense in the football game. And I understand that. I don't even mind it. Look at this. We have now changed the barricades. Now this is funny. Now, this is also called, I guess they said aggressive infrastructure. I don't know, okay? So they put these things here so people don't lay, okay? But this was barricaded because this all collapsed and caved in. We're now looking at the new and improved addition to combat the collapse. Because underneath us, guys, right here is the train. Okay? This is where the Metro North goes through. And so what happens is this is very old infrastructure. Okay? This started to cave in. So now we have a steel plate over a thing because people couldn't get by. They actually had it. Coconut Telly is funny. Your horse has scuba gear. that Nate Bargates did. Hilarious if you've seen it. I have to look at that now because players wear socks. Hello, Jose from Isla Margarita. People skating on frozen lakes, but instead of leaving marks in the ice, they made the marks into pretty patterns, which turned into a competition called figure skating. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, you don't kick a baseball. Yes, here's to another great year. RSW Variety Channel. Hello, 6,300 fans. Yeah, I saw you got there. Congrats. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Just doing my job. Just doing what I'm doing. That's so, I know. We're just having our random conversations here. Is that a little corgi? Oh, is it corgi or corgi? I think it's corgi. I'm probably wrong. Somebody from over in the UK correct me. But look at that. He's cute. He's got a little tail. He got a little nub of a tail. Corgis' butts are cute. No, I'm in Riverside Park. I'm in my hood. Okay, we got more fields, got more pitches. It is called a soccer pitch, right? Am I wrong? And we got baseball. I don't know if it's baseball or softball, it's the same thing. Court G. Court G? I don't know. He's like a little loaf of bread, Emily. That's so true. He is. I love that. Look at that little loaf of bread walking down his street. That's so true. Oh, look. Somebody decided to put an itty bitty birdhouse out here. Now, no little bird has decided to take this as his home. Probably because it's too small, you know. But that's cute. It's a little neighborhood park. Can you hear those helicopters? All day. All day. All day we will can hear helicopters in the park. They actually get in trouble on the weekend. Look at, we got this tug pushing up this barge up the Hudson. Too bad I didn't do a Stu Leonard's run yesterday. 50 cents was there to promote a champagne and Sprite. Oh my God, stop it. Rents for about $2,000 a month, probably. And nobody's moved in yet because the rent's a little high. Man, he's cooking. He's moving fast. Look at them clouds. The clouds are stunning. Stunning. Let's get back on the main path. I keep getting distracted. You know me, shiny toy syndrome. All the time. I know, 50 cents selling champagne. Hey, you know, everybody's got to make a buck. And he's tired of making only 50 cents. So he decided, yo, I'm going to make some dollars. I'm tired. Tired of only making 50 cents. Oh, we got a little Sheltie coming up. Little Sheltie, he's just the miniature version of a collie. A lot of fur, a lot of hair. Yep, New Year's Eve countdown is coming soon. Sunday night. They can be bad-tempered. I don't know. I have never had one. For the most part, we have always had miniature dachshunds. Our preference has always been the long-haired ones. just because I have found that the long-haired dachshund, miniature dachshund, has a much more chill temperament. Like, I always feel like they're not as neurotic and they're not as aggressive. Like ours two, oh my God. We should have named him Ding and Dong. Along with books for TV series on Stars and having another show on another network, 50 is set. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of sap. You guys know about the tree? A lot of sap. The tree comes down January 13th, I think, is when the tree is up till. So our tree will still be there. I would have probably did a drive-by last night, but after standing in the like misty rain, I figured we were good. You got to go to New Jersey on Saturday. I hope that's closed too. Oh my God. Hi, Jeffrey Bowie. How are you? They're not as aggressive as Joe Coffey. No. The dogs were like, Joe would always take the dogs to the park here, and he would literally sit on the rocks, because we have boulders out here along the water. He would sit with the dogs while they sniffed everything in the air. They actually really loved walking in the park here. I mean, think about it. They had a massive backyard. And little Lula, when we would let her off her leash early in the morning, she would run like she had lost her mind. You talk about zoomies? The dog was 6 pounds. She would run up and down these hills. And I'd be like, oh, damn it, the dog is lost. But you know, she always came back. She knew where her food was. She was like, wait, I got to get back home to my blanket. I will tell you, the Upper West Side is like a dog heaven. You got 2 parks, 2 major parks to be hanging out in. What are you missing? Not a dang thing. Tree comes down after a little Christmas, yep. If Einstein had got drunk, would it be a case of E equals pi I squared? Probably. Yeah, it is. This is doggy heaven. Because there's a million other dogs here too. So you got lots of friends. You got an entire park that's miles long. Miles, lots of different elevators, tons of stuff to see. And I get people take their dogs to the dog park so they can be off leash and run. But those are just dirt. Our dogs grew up in Minnesota, so they were used to grass and trees and everything. And they were never on leash. So we just always opened our door and they just took off in the backyard. Ran around, chased every damn squirrel they could find. Oh, she's a little dapple, short hair. Star is her name. Oh my God, that's so cute. My sister has a little dapple. Her name is Stella. I named her. When my sister got her, I said, you need to name her after Grandma. And she goes, Frances? I'm like, no, Stella. I think that's the perfect name for her. So I want to hear you call out her name. Stella! And she does. You are so welcome. This walk is good. It's good for me. I'm gonna have to just get over the whole laptop thing, deal with it. It's fine. You always had golden doodles? Is Stella a good name? And she fits her name too. She's a little bougie. And my grandma, who was named Stella, was a bit bougie. My other grandma, whose name was Frances, she was not bougie. She was more of like, a let's get it kind of done and have fun. You think it'll be fixed when I get home? I don't think so. We'll see. Like I said, I may look at getting a wired-in laptop just so I can have, not a wired-in laptop, a wired-in keyboard. I don't know. That might work at the moment because everything else in it seems to be working fine, but we will see. I just got to let it be and let it rest. Let it chill out. We're going to sit here and look over a little bit. Don't be rash. No, you're not supposed to you're not supposed to blow dry the keyboard. Because one, the heat from the blow dryer may cause problems. And two, you might be blowing the water into places you don't want it. You wonder which grandmother I take after? I think I take after more my grandfather. That's what I think. Kind of like, I don't know, kind of like my grandmother maybe. I would lean more towards Frances because, you know, I'm like that. I do silly shit and stuff and I try to make it fun. I make it fun, but we'll see. Look at my hair is crazy. I ran out the door and I was just like, I gotta get out of here. We're gonna be keyboard shopping tomorrow. No, we would be doing that today, possibly. I don't know. It's just that whenever I do a lot of things that I need to do, it more than likely is on my laptop because I can do it very fast, you know? And that's part of the deal and stuff. But like I said, it might take me a lot longer to start answering comments and checking things out, which is really annoying. Yeah. It is frustrating, but you know what? Stuff like that happens. And you kind of like, it's like you almost feel it. Like it's something, I don't know what is gonna happen. And then I gotta say, if this was it, perfect. Then that's fine. Then this was it. That wasn't awful, right? It wasn't terrible. It could have been way worse. Like, instead of it being water, now it was plant water. Like sticks had been sitting in it for a while. But it could have been soda. That would have been an absolute extra nightmare because then that would have been sticky and a lot of other stuff in there. So we'll just see what it's like when I get home and we'll just cross our fingers. Hi, Hassan. Teenage closes in 5 minutes. Stop it. I will probably just go to the Apple store. Maybe it will grow a flower, but I don't want any more flowers. Back to paying the bills. I know. You have a good one, Coconut Telegraph. So guys, make today the best last day of 2024 you can. Best you can. Enjoy your day as best you can. Stay safe. We'll do Viking 180. And congratulations to you and your family again. That's amazing. You guys are going to have a very eventful 2024. And I'll be seeing you guys later. You know, we got tomorrow and then Sunday Fun Day. And this Sunday Fun Day is a hell of a Sunday Fun Day. It is December 31st. That's crazy that it's here. Damn. But you guys enjoy, and I'll be seeing you later. Bye.